Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and non-binary brethren. I am Nabbitman, and today we'll be starting our adventure in Unicorn Overlord. Now, this game has honestly gone under my radar for quite some time, ever since its announcement during its Nintendo Direct. And to be perfectly honest, I didn't know about this game being released until quite recently, thanks to a YouTuber named Analog Vernacular. I'll be sure to link their channel below because they're doing their Let's Play. And I know some things, I don't know everything. I know some things due to his playthrough in the demo. I don't know anything else, but yeah. So I'm just gonna go into the settings here, do that. You go fast forward to cutscenes. Not now. Auto advanced dialogue, yes. How do I do that? X, okay. Auto run, sure. Auto pause, absolutely. Alright. Let us begin this adventure.
I beg you, my queen, take leave of this place while you're still able.
To where, I might ask? Nigh every last of Cornia's lords has forsaken us in favor of the traitor Valmor.
Alright, already I'm gonna have to pause because, so I did look up, Elenia's voice actor because I felt like she sounded familiar, and to my surprise, she does! She is Allegra Clark, who, if some of you might know from my very first video, I am a big fan of her. She's done Asher and Omega Strikers, she's done Bloodhound and Apex Legends, she's done Dorothea and Shamir in Fire Emblem Three Houses, and she's done more recently Mitsuru Kirijo from Persona 3 Reload, which is a game I have yet to go to. But yeah, this is a pretty nice surprise to see that Elenia, Queen of Gran Corinne, well, yeah, is voiced by Allegra Clark, so nice.
No refuge remains for a crowned fugitive. Yet the general seeks my death and mine alone. I shall not flee from that fate. Though you still can, a sole rider with Elaine at your side. Take him, Joseph. Raise that delicate seedling into a sturdy tree capable of weathering the harsh climes that await. And pray safeguard the ring of the unicorn as well. Hold it close to you until Elaine is a man grown. He will have need of the power it bears.
My queen,
Mother? Are they coming for us?
Heed well these words, Elaine. I say this not as your mother, but as your queen. From here forth, you're to treat Joseph's command as though it were spoken directly with my tongue. Do you understand?
Of course, but is there something amiss?
My faith and more lies with you, Joseph. I only pray it is enough. Farewell, and may the heavens guide you.
Why are you just standing there, Joseph? Aren't you going to help her?
Would that I were able, my prince. Come, we've not a minute to spare.
Bar all exits to the city. The Queen is not to leave these walls alive. Our great general, reduced to a little more than a base traitor. You'll find my head not so easily parted from my shoulders, Valmore. I wonder if you can say the same. Come, everyone. We march this day for Her Majesty Elenia. March to Valmore.
We've no time to falter. Make haste!
Such an epic song for a tutorial area.
Brace yourself!
I trust you.
Witness the royal blade!
Also, while I'm discussing this, I may as well just... Well, while we're here in battle, I may as well just discuss this. I'm just going to be doing the prologue for this episode. Later on, during other episodes, I'll probably do at least an hour long of gameplay. I have no idea how long this game is, so that might be way longer. So, for now, I'm just going to be doing the prologue, and then next time, we'll start chapter 1, and then move on to... and just move on to hour-long videos, and those may be longer during stuff like boss fights, or if I'm in the middle of a fight and I just want to get through it before moving on to before I finish the episode. So, and also I'll try to do at least 2 videos a week on Unicorn Overlord. My schedule is quite busy, and my equipment is over here, and I have to live at 2 houses, so it might be difficult. And that's about it. But also, well, actually, one more thing. I am going to be out of town during spring break in 2 weeks, so don't expect any videos during then. But after that, I'm mostly going to be free to post some videos like Unicorn Overlord, or any of my Mega Strikers videos, or just whatever the hell I feel like. So yeah, that's pretty much an update of how my schedule for videos feels like. So yeah. Anyways, we are about to reach Valmore and finish the tutorial.
Caesar!
Enlighten me, Valmore. To what end do you seek to usurp my throne?
Self-centered fool. It's not merely your throne I aspire towards. It's all of them. Zenoira are the rightful sovereigns of Fevrith, and I, the blade to restore our world to its natural order.
You seek to plunge the continent into war. Fevrith need not suffer your delusions.
A proper ruler demands unity, not pointless politicking with insufferable neighbors. Now, I shall achieve that unity through conquest, and reclaim that which is rightfully mine.
I would sooner see you slain by my hand!
I promise you, my queen, the royal lineage shall endure. 'Tis but a great shame I couldn't aid you further.
according to plan, my lord.
Wait, so was Elaine just asleep on Joseph's horse? That probably isn't comfortable in the slightest.
And yet our work only just begins. We stand now at a new dawn for Fevrith, one which will see Zenoira's dominion restored at last. Curious, though, that we've no trace of the old knight's captain.
About that, my lord. A lone cavalry unit was spotted riding through the eastern gate before it was barred.
Then the boy is lost to us. A truth obscured only by his mother's futile attempt at a counter-offensive. It would seem I underestimated her penchant for deception.
Year 895 of the Hallowed Chronicle. Claiming himself a scion of the fallen Sonoran Empire, Cornia's once decorated General Valmor rebelled against his erstwhile home at the seat of its monarchy, Gran Corinne. Its queen, Elenia, bold in the face of this staggering betrayal, stood unshrinking as the shield to her son Elaine's safe flight, and mustering what meager forces remained by her side, she rallied a defense as valorous as it was damned. With Cornia's queen lost, care of the young prince fell to her faithful knight, Joseph, who took wing beyond Valmor's wretched grasp to asylum on the Forned Isle of Palavia in the Holy Kingdom of Albion. And boastfully proclaiming himself Fevrith's new emperor, Valmor donned a second name, Calarius, and began a relentless onslaught the continent's nations could only but struggle against. Yet each realm's endeavors fell in vain time and again, and ere long Zenoira's vile dominion was realized. His blood-soaked unification come to bear, few dared stand against the ironclad fist of Emperor Galerius. Embers of resistance burned on, yet the downtrodden could cling only to furtive hopes of liberation. Desperate prayers which fell upon deaf ears night after unceasing night. 10 years have passed since the Shroud of War first set over Cornia.
The Unicorn Ring.
I wonder if those two are at it again. Well, that takes care of the altar. I suppose I should be getting back.
Sorry, Elaine, but this round's mine.
You always were the optimist.
Damn it! You got a good hit in, I'll give you that. There's just no stopping you these days.
Yet you've grown no less than I have. Still, we could likely train for the rest of our lives, and even then, never manage to best Joseph.
Weird to think he's back on the mainland now. Finally making that Liberation Army thing a reality, huh? Guess that means we'll be going up against Zenoira soon.
Indeed it does. The people of Cornea are suffering, Lex. Crying out for whatever help will hear their pleas. Should I turn a deaf ear to those voices, I would have little and less claim to the crown I feel is mine. That, and I owe it to my mother to see them safe.
Well, yeah, but Zenoira's got the whole world in the palm of their hand. How are we gonna fight back against that?
Okay, obviously I'm playing on my Switch, but this is something that I really hate. I don't care if it's a cutscene, just don't go black during gameplay at all. Just don't. Especially during a cutscene where they're just discussing. And I can't really do anything but listen. So stupid.
The Earth may be theirs, but the heavens will surely favor those who stand for justice.
You got a point there. Sorry for not sounding all too confident. Just make sure you don't take it all on yourself. I'll be with you every step of the way.
Thank you, Lex. You know I can't do this without you.
Like a bro.
Oh, stop. You're gonna make me blush. Anyway, that's enough training for today. We're gonna miss lunch if we don't get moving.
I suppose it is that time.
You see something out there?
It's a ship.
Looks like they're flying Zenoira colors, too.
This island is no longer safe. We have to tell the others.
With you there. You head for the cathedral. I'll make sure the town knows what's coming.
Seal off the harbor, and do it quick! Not a soul gets off this island under our watch. All soldiers have alighted, sir!
Dispatch the vanguard to the cathedral. And remember, we're to apprehend the target alive.
Understood, sir!
O Heavenly Father, ruler of land and sky above, we pray this day for deliverance from evil. Grant us the meager sustenance to nourish our fragile bodies in the times to come. Guide our lost souls on the path to salvation. Shine down your radiant light upon us, for darkness looms thick through all corners of Fevrith. Such is my request as your humble servant. In the name of the guardian Unicorn, and that of the Holy Mother.
Whose name is Mary.
Is that you, Elaine? How many times must I ask you not to stomp around in the cathedral? What is the meaning of this?
Well, look what we've got here. Seems we're the first to show. Rough her up if you want, but don't forget, the girl dies and our heads will roll too.
Such depravity will not go unpunished. Not in the house of the Heavenly Father.
Yeah? Then you'd best get to praying. She's fast.
Not as fast as others.
What the?
Scarlet, are you hurt?
Only a little shaken, that's all. What's happening to us, Elaine?
A ship has come ashore on Palavian soil. One hoisting the banner of the Zenoiran army.
And are they aware that you're the Crown Prince?
I can't say for certain, but we know one thing. These people are our enemy, and they must be stopped.
Yes. My cathedral will see no more bloodshed this day. Come, let's move outside.
Your Highness, it's a relief to see you unharmed.
Hold on. Where's Lex?
He went ahead to alert the town. We best find him and get to the harbor.
Indeed. But first, my prince, this belongs to you.
A ring?
The Ring of the Unicorn. Queen Elenia wished for you to have it. In truth, I had intended to wait till signs of age played more deeply across your face. But we no longer have such luxury.
What signs of age are you talking about, Joseph? A beard? A moustache? Wrinkles on his face? You had to be at most like 8 years old when you took him away to keep him safe. He's at least 16, at most 18. You do not have the time.
I have the utmost faith you'll see it secured.
A keepsake from my mother. Thank you for this, Joseph. Truly.
Make no further mention of it. Now, let us be off.
Battle stages are the fields of combat where allied and enemy units wage war in real time. Each battle stage has victory conditions that must be fulfilled in order to complete it, such as defeat the enemy commander. Allied units can be deployed from any base flying a blue flag. First, move the cursor to the command post with the L stick, then give Elaine's unit the order to deploy.
The day will be ours.
Deploying a unit consumes 1 Valor point from the gauge displayed in the upper left of the screen. Valor points can be replenished by defeating enemies, liberating towns or fortresses, and more. Elaine, look! We've already reached the town! Then we know our first aim. We must dispatch those soldiers as quickly as possible. Alright, move in. To you.
The path is set.
When an allied unit encounters an enemy unit, the battle menu will appear at the bottom of the screen. Use it to organize your forces and view enemy details before battle. Select battle once you finish preparing to enter the fray. Battles play out automatically according to various predetermined rules. First, a combatant's initiative determines their turn order within battle. When the combatant's turn arrives, they will use one of their active skills. Using an active skill consumes AP, action points. Combatants will take turns using active skills in order according to their initiatives. Battle will continue until all combatants run out of AP. Passive skills will trigger automatically when certain conditions are met, such as being hit with an attack. First, Elaine's Noble Guard skill triggers when he is attacked, causing him to protect himself. Using a passive skill consumes PP, passive points. Next, Scarlet's Quick Heal skill triggers when an ally takes damage, thus healing that ally.
Easy now.
Finally, the enemy's parting blow skill triggers at the end of battle, performing an additional attack. The battle will end when all combatants have run out of AP, or when all combatants on one side have been defeated. You can also press Y to view the battle log and review the skills that were used in battle.
We march on!
Either unit is defeated in a battle, the side with the lower percentage HP remaining is the loser. Upon losing a battle, the defeated unit is knocked back and enters a waiting state, rendering it immobile for a short time. We almost have them. Just one more push.
The time is at hand. To me.
Engaging a waiting unit will grant the attacking unit a first strike. A unit executing a first strike will always act first, regardless of initiative. Get him!
Good! Victory grows ever closer.
Good. All that remains now is to reclaim the town. That's where Lex headed, right? I hope he's okay. Garrisoning a unit in a town, fort, or other facility will allow that unit to liberate the facility.
We march. The path is set. For the liberation.
Yay. We did it. Liberating facilities will replenish unit valor points and boost your score upon completing the stage. Additionally, facilities that have been liberated will serve as bases from which allied units can be deployed. Lex! Hey, sorry about that. They caught me off guard there. But don't worry, everyone's safe. I made sure of it. I knew I was right to count on you, and I'm glad you're unharmed as well. Still wish I could have done more, though. Here, let me scout ahead to make up for it. Units can be ordered to move to any location you specify. Alright.
Ready. Yes, sir.
Ha-di-da. Can't move them, okay.
All done.
Just what I was hoping for. It's time to show these guys what I'm made of.
I'm up. On it.
This is a great idea, isn't it? This is one of the best ideas a strategy gamer can ever do. Ow. Ow.
Sorry. Damn it.
See? This is what happens when you fight alone. Against two people. Damn. Might have gotten too eager there. Lex! No, we'll never make it in time. Allow me, Your Highness. Different units have different degrees of mobility. The higher their stat is, the quicker they'll move through a battle stage. The unit's combined mobility is determined by the individual mobility stats of its members. Joseph.
In service of the royal
Jagan,
family,
we need your help.
awaiting your command. As you wish.
I am your foe this day. Prepare to be struck down. When two allied units are in close proximity, one can swap in for the other. Press L or R to have Joseph's unit swap in for Lex's. Before battle, you'll see a prediction of how much damage each unit will take. Note how these predictions change when swapping units.
This isn't gonna end.
I shall hold nothing back.
Also, yes, I have played Fire Emblem. I know what a Jagan unit is. They're basically pre-promoted characters that are just way stronger than nearly everyone in your party when you start off. And are basically just early game carries. If you want them to be.
I've not chosen my grave yet.
Bye. Lex, are you alright? Somehow, yeah. Sorry for making you worry. You know, it's a miracle you can even put your armor on straight. Here, this medicine. Here, this medicine should pick you up again. Healing tonic 3. When a combatant's HP falls to 0, they will be rendered incapacitated. Items and skills can restore HP and revive incapacitated combatants. Select the items option from a unit's action menu to use an item.
I've got to make this work.
Yeah, I needed that. Chloe, perhaps you'd be better served watching after Lex directly. I fear he's a bit of a liability on his own. Very much agreed. No more messing around, Lex. I'll be keeping a close eye on you. Now then, this area appears to be safe for the time being. Let us hurry on to the harbor. My word, but that's Hodrick. He and I used to stand at the stalwart pillars of Ornia's defense. Or they possibly have changed him. Prepare yourselves, rebels. Any foolish enough to defy Emperor Galerius must be put to the sword. It seems combat is our only path forward. Indeed. Ridding this land of the enemy must be our first and only priority, no matter who that enemy may be. Defeat conditions, time limit expires. Victory conditions, defeat Hodrick. Move the cursor by holding A to select multiple units and give them all the same order at once. After selecting the desired units, release A and choose a destination to order all selected units to head toward that location. Ordering a unit to move or pressing A during the battle stage will automatically pause the game. The move and item commands can be used even while the game is paused. Press B to resume the game. That. Move forward.
Onward.
Gaze upon the...
Come then.
Let's put Elaine and Scarlet in. Be burned by the Holy Lord himself, I guess.
Come, you face me.
I was trying to go to the options menu to pause the game. Well, I was trying to pause the game so I can go to the options menu to stop the auto pause, because that I can see it getting a bit annoying pretty fast.
Come then.
I shall hold nothing back.
You face me.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
Gaze upon the face of your demise.
Joseph, could you help me, please?
Hold fast. The battle is won for the liberation.
Yay.
I come then.
Alright, Elaine, get him.
Light!
A fine job.
Here you go.
Another step forth.
HP, physical attack, physical defense, magical attack, and accuracy.
May the Father smile upon
HP and
me.
accuracy. Alright.
Victory grows ever closer.
What would you ask?
I want you to go down.
Very well.
Hang on. System. Options. Pause off.
Sure thing. Yes, sir.
Move.
As expected.
To me. You face me.
This struggle will only prolong the pain. Accept the mercy of a swift demise.
Oh, wait.
Why are you doing this? You, who once stood as my mother's royal guard.
Enough of your questions, Will. Interfere, and I shall see you suffer for it. Not today!
Easy now. Yeah!
We march on.
Such firm defenses. Corbin's very leave a scratch. Perhaps my magic will work, then. Leave this to me, Elaine. Hold CR to fast forward the game, advancing time quickly. Fast forward can be used both in stages and during battles. If the game is paused, fast forwarding will automatically resume it. Alright.
Your villain.
You don't stand a chance.
Alright, let's put you in.
I'll guard you!
Are you okay?
No stopping now.
Come then. I'm ready to hit something. You don't stand a chance.
Your villainy ends here. You face me.
Let me just... Let Elaine get the attack.
Let me.
And the holy light of the Lord himself shall slay thee.
Good.
This one's mine.
Get him, Lex.
I have you.
Score one for Lex.
Take notes, Lex.
HP, fist defense, and accuracy. Alright.
No stopping now.
Yay. Victory. Victory.
What foolishness is this? One such as I, brought low by the cornea vermin that gnawed our ankles.
You've fallen far indeed, Hodrick. How many times did you stare death in the face at Her Majesty's side? Now, look what you've become. I may stand as your swordmaster no longer, but I can yet offer you a merciful end to your descent.
Wait.
Your Highness.
Tell me, Hodrick. Do you remember the times you and I played together? When I was still just a boy? Yours was a bond of loyalty few knights could hope to equal. Why cast that aside and bend the knee to Galerius? I refuse to cut down a friend without first knowing how we've reached this grim conclusion. A simple reason is all I ask. Please.
Elaine!
The ring! What sorcery is this?
Oh, my
Be
head.
purified, Hodrick.
What am I doing here?
A spell to shackle the hearts of men.
'Tis the only way I can think to describe it, my prince. That ill-fated day, all the lords closest to your mother turned upon her without so much as a moment's notice.
Wait. Oh no, he has blue eyes. He has blue eyes. His eyes are so small that I thought his eyes were just pitch black. Okay, false alarm.
Unfortunately, my memories end there as well.
A frightful power, if what you say is true. This spell of control, it could be called.
Mind control.
Such magic would go far
Joseph.
in explaining how Galerius so swiftly brought Fevrith to its knees.
I shudder to think what unspeakable evil I wrought upon our world these last 10 years. Though there is no greater misdeed than turning my spear upon you, Prince Elaine.
That's enough. You mustn't blame yourself any further. But I do wonder, how is this ring capable of unmaking the spell?
In truth, I had believed it to be mere regalia, a symbol of your birthright and nothing more. To think the power of cleansing truly exists. Your Highness, that is the Ring of the Unicorn, ancestral treasure of Cornea's royal lineage. Legend speaks of your ancestors wielding it to purify evil, but I had believed such tales to be mere fiction.
The Orthodoxy has a similar story about the Holy Unicorn. How it was a sacred beast able to purge darkness from our lands. It's entirely possible that the ring that bears its image is somehow capable of that same power.
Should Galerius's rule be built upon a foul sorcery that fetters our people? then this ring is the ray of light that will pierce its wicked heart.
Your words ring true, my prince.
Indeed. Were we able to free those bound by his cruel magics?
It might just bring the iron wall of Zenoira crashing down.
Yeah.
All told, I've often found myself plagued with doubt. Is it justice that guides our march, or paltry vendetta? Yet the answer is clear as day now. The path before us is laid bare, and all that remains now is to walk it. Walk it I will, Mother. Today marks our first foray into the mists of despair which hang heavy over our home. Mists that will soon be dispelled. It may take days, months, or even years, but I shall see the duties of my bloodline fulfilled, and slay Galerius like the beast he is. And how does Hodrick fare?
Well, all things considered, any fog that lingered in his mind seems to have cleared, and he stands ready to fight once more.
Yep.
By the way, Your Highness, allow me to brief you on our plans for when we arrive. Among the Liberation members I've mustered in my past excursions is a young yet skilled knight by the name of Clive. I'll ride to bring him to you the moment we reach solid ground.
You have my thanks.
A word, Elaine?
Is something wrong?
Well... No, it's nothing.
Are you sure? Anxiety will be the death of you if you keep it bottled up like that.
It really isn't important, I assure you.
Scarlet? Why you gotta be one of those people? Hey, can I talk to you about something? Sure, what is it? It's nothing. Then why would you ask me to talk to you? Why? Why? I'm here to help you. I have a lending ear. Just talk to me, please. Your issues are also my issues, because I'm your friend.
It's just... our lives have changed so drastically from the peace we had only yesterday. It barely seems real.
I can't say I feel any different. But I've always known this day would come. It's why I've spent all these years training under Joseph's careful instruction. A shame you never had the chance to meet my mother. She was always one to blaze a path forward, royal blade in arm. But as her heir, I intend to lead in much the same way.
Is that why you and Lex spent all your days banging swords down at the shore?
You've seen that, have you? You know, Hodrick was likely but one of many. And assuming the others who surrendered to Zenoira are being controlled as he was, we may just stand a chance in this. Yet our liberation is still in its nascent days. Promising, yes, but gravely fragile as well. Which is precisely why I'll need your help, Scarlet. To reclaim peace for all who have suffered.
Oh, also you're the only healer we have, and for God's sake, we need you as a healer.
Elaine, Of course. I'll do everything I can. As is my role as a priestess of the Palavian Church.
Hey, don't forget about me.
Lex.
What?
I'm sorry, my prince. Decorum doesn't come naturally to this fool.
It's all right. When you've known each other as long as we have, there's no reason to let formality bind us.
But there are protocols to observe. Rules we must follow as vassals in service of the crown. Still, I'm of the same mind. What mind he has, that is. I'll give my all in the royal name, your majesty.
Thank you all. I couldn't ask for a finer group of friends.
Absolutely. Look how pretty the safe screen is. My god. It's the tainted glass of a cathedral. It's amazing. This is the most beautiful save screen I've ever seen in my life. I love it. Okay, so for difficulty, I will be going for tactical. Not too easy, not too hard. Seems about right. Call to action. Alright, so after these cutscenes, that's where I'll call the video.
Elaine, why have you stopped?
We're surrounded.
Not the welcome party I was hoping for.
Get your vile claws off of me!
Let her go!
I should have known you'd be behind this treachery, Renault.
What is the meaning of this?
Apologies for the icy reception, but we've business with the girl.
What business could you have with Scarlet? Unhand her this instant.
No, I don't think that will be happening. I act under orders from Emperor Galerius himself. As for what he plans to do with her, that's not for one of my station to know. Yet I shall see it done all the same.
No! Scarlet!
My work here is concluded. I leave the rest to you and your capable hat band. Don't worry, boss. I'll earn my keep and plenty more. Straight into the hornet's nest, huh? You gotta do something, Elaine. Hear me, soldiers of Cornea. I ask that you stand aside for your returned prince. Sorry, kid. Can't do that. It's nothing personal. Just followed orders with the guy paying the court. Damn. We've no hope of overcoming such numbers. Your Highness! With us, everyone! I beg you! Come, my prince!
I'm ashamed to hear you met such misfortune before I arrived.
Your Highness, this man is Clive, the knight we spoke of earlier.
A pleasure.
Still, it rankles the mind.
Hodrick, why are you sleeping? This is not the time to be sleeping. I get that you were stabbed despite having a giant wall. I get that you were stabbed despite having a giant shield the size of you. But now it's not the time for sleeping. We are strategizing right now.
I never would have dreamt that Galerius was after Scarlet, and not you, my prince.
Who was that knight who took her?
His name is Renault, formerly a proud servant of Queen Elenia, not unlike myself.
Oh, so now you wake up when you hear that question. Okay.
And just as I fell victim to Galerius and his foul magic, it would seem he has met with a similar fate.
All the same, why Scarlet?
Perhaps her role as a priestess has something to do with it. Lately I've heard tell of Zenoira's desire to spread its roots into the Orthodoxy, making one with direct ties a prime target.
In any case, the risk to her safety is clear should she fall into Galerius's hands. And sitting idly by only serves to stoke my worry further. Let us be off at once.
Wouldn't do that if I was you. No chance you're helping the girl if you don't even know where you're going.
And you are?
Don't worry, he's a friend. A collaborator of mine by the name of Travis.
Fancy way to refer to a spy. You need intel, dirt, or just the latest weather, I'm your man.
I didn't know spies were meteorologists.
And what of Renault?
Road east, faster than a clap of thunder. I can only assume he's going for the city. But the real problem is his army of mercenaries. We want after Renault. We've got to go through them.
Your Highness, we all share your sense of urgency, but we've no hope of aiding Scarlet without first routing the enemy before us.
Right. We depart as soon as we're able.
So, that fortress over there serves as the enemy command post. Indeed, Your Highness, and the region will not know peace until we claim it as our own. Housecarls are excellent attackers who can lower an enemy's defense to deal heavy damage. As for us, this fortress here is our first and final line of defense. If the enemy overruns it, we have nowhere left to run. Then we defend it at all costs, and proceed forth with extreme caution. Operations Command Post is captured. Defeat conditions. Victory conditions can defeat Alban. Alright, and that is where I will end this video for part 1 of my Let's Play for Unicorn Overlord. So, thank you for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, see ya.